I'm clear. This tree's empty. The trees over there are empty. All these trees are empty. I'm pretty sure. I think it's safe. I can walk through here. When a lot of people think of Australia, who live outside of Australia, they think of things that can kill you, the wildlife. Not only do we have cute and cuddly things, we also have things that can easily rip your face off. Most people worry about spiders. Snakes, easy. Sharks, no worries. Swim with them, pat them every day. The biggest problem that we face, and coming up to Halloween as well, it's really, really scary because it's also coming into our summer, which means that they're going to be more and more frequent, is drop bears. Now, if you haven't heard of drop bears, it's kind of like a koala, but a much more vicious version. They look a little bit different and they live in trees, as you know, like these sort of trees, but they generally live not in the cities. That's where I am. I'm in the city, not here, out in, like, if you go hiking or something like that, that's where they live. And they sit in the tree and they'll wait for hours and hours, camouflage, waiting for people to walk past, and they drop down and attack you, generally attacking your neck. All this information is available on the internet, so there are websites that you can go and look at, and don't think that I'm lying about this. They'll give you where they live, what they eat, what they do. It actually has a map of Australia and shows you where, like, it highlights in grey where they live. It's a very ironic map as well, given where they live, you know, and what they are. I remember when I was in school camp years and years ago, this is a story that, and this is the thing, when we went to school camp, they didn't tell you about, they told you about snakes, they told you about spiders, they told you about all that sort of stuff, but they didn't tell you about drop bears. We're camping near, like, a water, there was like a river, and we'd done this sort of canoe camp, and we banked on this little beach thing, not really a beach, but we camped there for the night, and we had to, when we were cooking, we had to go out and fetch things like wood and that sort of stuff. So we went out in sort of teams, and we were told about snakes, told about the potential of spiders, not drop bears. So there was a group of us that stayed, and other people went out. After like 10 minutes, all you could hear was this huge scream. And obviously all of us, there was like, I think 7 of us were left at the camp. We thought it was like a horror film. We thought there was some fucking mass murderer out there. We had teachers like screaming and running back, and they had this like this kid in their arms, and there was just blood trickling all the way down here. And I still remember it, like it's so clear in my mind. We weren't really given any information of what it was until later. We then found out about drop bears. They are really rare, that's the thing, like they're super rare. That's not a common occurrence, but they do tend to be more frequent in the summer because that's when people are hiking. Now he survived. He went to hospital, and he went back to the main sort of campsite where all the cabins and stuff are, and got an ambulance. Apparently they don't, a bit like a shark, like when a shark attacks a human, they think they're a seal, and when they bite the human, we're too bony, and that's when they let them go. The same thing with drop bears is that they don't actually like the taste of human, but that's where they attack you, like a vampire. Bam. If you've seen a drop bear, write it in the comments below. If you've had a similar experience or something horrifying, put in the comments below, and let's just have a really terrifying discussion, you know, which could be very handy in the lead up to Halloween. Until next time, that's a wrap.